Tier 3 is the Chapter Master tier. So this we're defining as building your own table, because you've looked online and you've seen some of the tables that are offered online.
Maybe you bought some plans to build a table.
Maybe you did, or you're playing on these tables like me. You're like, oh, these MDF boards, they're really flexible, and I don't like having to use my spare flooring to hold them up.
You're like, I'm a man. I have tools. Damn it!
I can build it myself. I have hands that can do this. So then you build your own table. You find some plans online. You build your own because it's cheaper than buying it from somebody else. And Drew, you're in this tier.
Yeah, maybe you got some free money lying around, or your significant other is allowing you to spend some of the extra money that you have and be like, you know what? I agree. It would be nice to have a nice table that you made. So, yeah,
maybe you rationalize it that you can use it for holidays for people to eat on.
Yeah, you're like, I'll build a table.
They buy into it.
I'll build a table topper for it one day, and that one day may never come, but we'll see. But yeah, here's my table. I just built it 3 weeks ago, and I found the plans on Goonhammer, and I can post the link to the plans that I followed to build it. But essentially, it's a storage unit and table all built into one. So the table legs are made from 2 dressers that I bought off of Wayfair, and then I just bought like some 2x4s for the frame and some plywood for the table surface. And I'm slowly upgrading it, which is perfect if you don't want to dip your toes into tier 4 or tier 5, which I don't want to. I've told you all how cheap I am.
This is honestly the tier I want to be in.
Yeah, Brooke's come over and seen my table, and I think he wants to get into tier 3 like this.
I don't know if I'll build 2, but I want 1.
It's pretty amazing, to be honest. Like, I have a lot of terrain that I've 3D printed. Again, I'm super cheap. I don't buy terrain. I print my own terrain. I guess I don't view the cost of my electric bill in that whole mix. I have to pay electric anyways, so whatever. Anyways,
PLA plastic.
Yeah, I got a ton
That's
of
free
terrain. Yeah, PLA $22, $25, whatever, depending on how crappy you want to go. Anyways, all my terrain
basically free.
I can store it in the dressers, and then like I got tape measures in the dressers, tokens, whatever. It's all there. You can see my board games in the back. That's unrelated, but anyways,
yeah, it's pretty legit. It's honestly pretty legit. Having the storage under the table is awesome, because I'm constantly trying to figure out where to put my terrain, and we have the borders for Legion, like the tools for the game, like just having that all under the table is so nice. I wish more tables actually did something like that, where they had drawers built into the table, because I have a dedicated shelf, like a really big one of those Kallax board game shelves for all my board games, because I got into board games before I got into wargaming, and I have a ton of board games. But like, I don't want to put up more of those shelves just to store terrain and God knows what, like all the minis. I don't want to have to build another shelf just to store all the stuff that I need for my wargaming hobby.
Storing tokens and stuff in there is nice too, because I'm just thinking, like, when we go to play a game, and like for Star Wars Legion, there's the different game types. It's like, oh, we're doing sabotage the moisture evaporators or whatever, so like I can just open the drawer and boom, I have those tokens, so we don't have to have them all out ready to go. It's just grab the ones you need from the drawer that's right next to the wargaming table. Perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty legit. It is like, it doesn't seem like it's that much work. If you want to go and find the plans at Goonhammer's website, then it's pretty easy to search up. They came out with the plans, I think, this year, 2024. It's awesome. It seems pretty simple. Like you could literally go to your favorite handyman store like Home Depot and Lowe's. You could have the wood cut for you at those stores. You could say, I need a 2x4 cut to this length. I need 2 of them. Oh, I need a 2x4 cut to this length. Oh, I need 4 of them, or whatever. Like you can go and do that stuff, buy it all there, and then take it home and build it. Like you don't even have to have the power tools required to do this. You can have them cut it for you. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but last time I checked, you could get this stuff cut for you at those stores, which is ideal if you're trying to save on cost. Speaking of cost, how much is something like this, Drew?
I mean, the most expensive part was the dressers, and I tried to get them on sale on Wayfair, and I think the dressers were like around $250, and then all of the wood and the screws and the plywood that I bought, I think came out to like $120 or something like that. And I had some like Home Depot gift cards lying around because, you know, I'm getting old and people go, "Oh, you want a Home Depot gift card for Christmas?
You're handy."
Yeah. Here you go, son. You need to do yard work. Thank you. So I have some Home Depot gift cards lying around. If you need something to do with your Home Depot gift cards because you're getting older like me, boom.
And you're not handy.
Don't buy a shovel. Buy lumber to make yourself a wargaming table, people. Come on. So yeah, it's perfect. It literally
takes like a weekend of work and you built it. That's what I think it took you, like a weekend, and you had it built.
And the thing is like when you build it yourself, you have so much more satisfaction when you're playing on it because you're like, I made this table. And then you also have the options to continue upgrading it. Like I've felted the table surface for mine, the plywood. So if I don't have a wargaming mat, like if I'm just going to be playing board games, I don't have to like weird people out and be like, why is there this weird thing on the table? I just have a green felt, you know, it looks like a poker table almost when it's...
oh, I didn't know you did that. That's cool.
Yeah, I just did that last weekend. And I'm building a dice tray that I'm going to have that will connect to the side of the table. I have the dice tray built. I just need to connect like the bracket that'll have it connect to the rail. That way, like when we're playing Warhammer, we got to roll 500 dice, just roll it in that. And I don't have to worry about like aiming it inside of a tiny box on the table.
And how much did the dice tray cost you? Like materials to build it.
The wood for it was, I think, $12.
Yeah, and if you look at your favorite gaming table company and you try to build or try to buy one of their dice tray accessories, I bet you're not paying $12. You're probably paying like multiply that by 10, and you're probably paying that.
I mean, you could do this all real cheap. I mean, you don't have to have the best tools in the world. I have like a circular saw. I don't have a miter saw at all, but I do have a miter saw with a box. Like it's a hand miter saw. It's kind of jank. It's like, you know, just out of level 2. And it works though. Like my table doesn't look bad, I don't think. If you think it looks like shit, then okay, leave a comment.
I mean,
we can debate.
You literally just need a hand saw or like a scroll saw and you're good. I don't think you really need that much else besides those types of tools, and I think you just have to be able to cut the 2x4 basically.
I mean, if you can make level 2 work, you're gonna be able to figure out how to make level 3 work.
That's you might even already have some of the materials to make level 3 work by buying plywood.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it was a lot of hard work because I probably made it a lot harder on myself than I needed to. Like I didn't have enough sawhorses, but I'm doing this cheap, so I made it work. And
so you used his car and his steps. No, just kidding.
No, I actually just put it on the ground. So not great, but it worked.
I think your heart is in tier 2, but your brain is in tier 3. Like your heart still lives in tier 2.
My wallet lives in tier 2. My brain is in tier 3.
Yeah, you are a chapter master, but your heart is a battle brother.
Yeah, I have the heart of a battle brother. All right, I'm gonna show our little Chad Space Marine again. You just listened to a clip from Inwarp Mag. If you like what you heard, you can listen to our full podcast episodes right here on our channel. Subscribe to this channel right here to listen to our podcast or to listen to more of our awesome clips.